Q&A on Kimono by Sato, but in Sato's style since he is not an expert. It's Sato's style. But is there anything? To the comments on the video and the questions about kimono that came to our website. This project is to answer in the Sato style only. This time? That's me. Even though I appear on TV wearing kimonos. I am asked once every 2 days if I wear kimonos myself. It is not that they cannot believe that I wear a kimono, but that they have a preconceived notion that it looks so difficult to wear a kimono. So today, I appeared in a long underwear. I would like to show you the proof that I really wear it myself. Sato Kondo. How long does it usually take you to get dressed? I get asked this a lot too. So I really mean, how difficult do you think it is to wear a kimono? Kimonos come in all shapes and sizes. I can't wear furisuit by myself, that is something I have to have someone put on for me. But you can wear tamasuit by yourself. But it takes time. So the kimono I'm about to wear is usually 10 or 15 minutes, normal wear. Yes. Let's get to it. From kimono beginners to advanced users, this is a great reference. It's just Sat's way. Start of Sato style dressing. First of all, this long underwear is summer today. There are many types of long lintels, from warm to cool. But today's lintel is for summer. So this is a summer lintel that can be washed in the washing machine when you go home today. Then I would like to wear a kimono. There are various summer kimonos available. But today I would like to wear a single kimono.
By the way, what is single kimono?
You see. As you can see in this kimono. This is the inside of kimono, the outside of the kimono. The inside is this white place called ishikiet. It will rub when you sit on it, so I've put a little cloth over that area. So-called single-piece tailoring, in which the front and back sides of the fabric are visible, is called single kimono. 12-layer kimono. These were 12 pieces. Amazing. You know, that thing is going 12. This is a single kimono, so it is a very light kimono. What am I wearing under this long underwear? Underwear for kimono. Japanese kimono is designed to keep the chest relatively unnoticeable, so it's a little bit like a suppressing undergarment. Plus in summer, I'm wearing air rhythm. I am wearing a certain air rhythm. I would like you to use this kind of modern material. Because kimonos are very hot. Underneath, I wear a petticoat, which is like a skirt. It is transparent. It is not transparent today, but summer kimonos are quite transparent. I'm not good at it. I don't wear them very often, but I do wear pants. There are so many people who wear trouser-type pants. Again. Summer kimonos are recommended because they are light, they are easy to wear. Beginners are highly recommended to start with lightweight kimonos and yukatas, and summer kimono, and washable kimono. There is a snap here. So snap it on. You folded the collar in half, didn't you? Now, this is the important part. This part of the collar. Hold it with both hands at about the shoulder level. And then fold it. Then, turn it backwards. Turn it back and spread it out at the shoulder opening. We will spread it out. You just goof it up and put it on like this. Clothes, you know, you put them on like this. You can't cut them like this, they're too long. There are holes in various places and my hands come out from various places. It means you made a mistake. So when you put on a kimono, take the shoulder cuffs, fold them with a slap, turn them back, and raise them so high off the shoulders. In the back. Like this, like this. Like this, like this. Raise the wings in a suri. 1, 2, 3, as if spreading them out. Okay? and naturally get on the shoulder. Then, the kimono actually still has the sleeves of the lintel here. If you take out only the hands, yes, the sleeves will remain. So, please take the sleeves of the lintel along with you so that you do not forget the sleeves. When you take them with you, start from the elbow. Don't take it out from the elbow, and don't take it all with you. If I take it all, I'll get it out of here next time. Don't take it out here, but say goodbye on the way and take out only your hands. If you do that, the sleeve of the lintel will also come in here neatly. The same thing happens here on the left. Hold the sleeve of the lintel here, and then go to the elbow, not the hand. Don't try to put your hand in. Put it in from the elbow. A quick goodbye to your sleeve and I'll just give you my hand. Then both went in nicely. Please do this process in 30 seconds. If you do it like this, you won't be able to wear it at all. Once you get used to it, it's really easy. Let's put the collar together. The collar has one seam line here. I can't really tell because the patterns are properly matched, but these stitched lines. The lines should be aligned exactly with the stitched lines. This is important. The reason for this is that if the lines are not aligned, the center of the back will be off. That's right. So, we need to make sure that this part and this part are properly aligned. Once the collar is properly aligned, let's put it on. Without moving your body too much. Reach out your hand and lift it up here. And then lift it up again. The first thing to do is to adjust the left front. This is called the akumazan line. This line is point. This line, okay? Do you see it? Just the line on the right leg of the tabi. You see the stitch line between the thumb and the next finger? Align it with the line there. This is about right. So, the length is attached to the tatami. The length varies depending on the kimono. I'll give you a little more lift than you get to the fold. It was just here, so, I'll make a decision on this. Don't move it from here. Yes, now wrap the right hand, which will be the lower front, around the right hand. When you wrap it around the right hand, you have to raise it up a little bit. If you lower it down, it will look like an A-line, and an A-line kimono is not cool. I want to squish it A-line, squish it. I'm going to lift it up a little bit toward me. That way you can move your legs better. Just bring it in, then the lines are aligned. It's aligned. Then, without moving the waistband, tighten the waistband. I got the waist belt. The waist belt is tied around here, so I'll make it a little longer on this side, thinking about tying it around here. I'll make it a little longer on this side, and put it around here. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to turn it around boldly. Now it almost won't fall off. When you get to this point, tighten it up. At this point, I raised it a little too high. It rises 5 centimeters from the bottom. But it is okay to raise the height of everyday clothes such as yukata. You can put it up this high. Semi-dressy as low as possible. If you feel that it is a little too short, just pull it down. I'm just talking about lowering it. If you tie this knot in the front, you will get a lot of things in the front. So it's better to tie it here. Don't let the knot get in the way. Not sideways. The way to tie the knot is to twist it once. You cross this knot and put the long one down. Then you can't take it off anymore. Then, since this one is longer, you tie a single knot. There is no need to tie a boat knot. And, to prevent the sticky part from coming out, I tuck this part in a little too. This is the end of the waistband. After that, put out the part that is entering the waistband upwards. If you do it too violently, the waistband will start to shift. But you don't have to worry too much at first. Here it comes out. Take out more and more cloth. Some people do collar stopper here, which is more neatly done, but I don't do collar stoppers. Why? Because we just met here, so that's enough. I'm going to match the collar here. And the seam at the end of the collar and the collar is aligned. Okay. The right side will be yours, and the right side will be inside. And the left side will be in front. Now it's really starting to look like a kimono. The way to show the collar is a matter of taste. I don't show it much. And the collar is called nuki, pull out. Younger people call it shallow, while older people call it deep. A matter of taste. Just don't let the collar stick out this way. It's a bit uncool. It's beautiful when the kimono is just 5 mm higher than the collar. The only modern convenience I use. It's a koran belt. What to do is to fasten this upper front and lower front. In the old days, they used to tie this place up with string. The strings would be all over the place, so the idea was to use as few strings as possible. If you fold the bottom front here gently, there will be about 2.5 centimeters of extra width. Just around this braid. Here, it's a little bit difficult. This is the so-called body 8 mouths, and there is a hole here. I put my hand in here, and what's going on inside is that I snap it here. You put your hand in here. You take your hand out through the miyatsukachi, go through the back, and fold it up a little bit at this time. I'll give it to you nicely. And it coming around, and I'm going to fold it up a little bit here at this time. It's coming around, here it comes. And here it is in the same position. I'm going to snap this in approximately the same position. Yes, now it's starting to look more and more like a kimono. And now, since the back is all messed up, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. I'll see if that's okay. Yes, isn't it nice? Finally, the obi knot, a taco knot. When it comes to the obi, I sometimes go straight to the obi. But if you are worried that the dress is a bit loose, you can fasten the datejimi once more here. Here it is here, like this. The way of tightening datejimi is something you have to get used to, but look at the back. You cross them. And what you do with them after crossing them is to fold them once here. In this way. It was gently cleaned up. And then tighten it goofily. So, give him a little look behind you, pull back a little bit. Well, just appropriate. The obi will come here anyway. So it comes to the front, and how to fasten this is also carriage. Basically, we don't tie it tight. The only thing that is tight is the waist belt. You just have to turn it twice, turn it once, turn it twice, and turn it again. But if this is all you do, it will be loose. So what to do is to do this on the other side. I'm not tying this up, I'm just twisting it. And what I want to take care of these parts is to shove them in here as they are. But if you shove them in, they will become dumplings here. So I carefully fold them a little like this before folding them in. If you fold it, it might end up messed up. I'm going to fold this one a little bit and then give it to you. I'll put it in. Yes, it's done. It's getting better and better. Now it's time to start on the obi. Let's start with the Nagoya obi. Obi board. It's hot, this obi board. There are some mesh strip boards for summer. You can make your own strip board. Some people make them out of cardboard. Some people make them out of, what's that again? Clear files. But clear files are very hot in summer, so I recommend mesh. Let's do the dream obi that Mr. Itomi wrote for us. Why the dream belt? Because it is recommended for beginners. Because I recommend obis with a pattern of points. It's easy to decide where to place them. If the patterns are all the same, it is difficult to know where to put the front side. An obi is folded in two. This is the sewing line. This is the one with the wa fold. The wa is on the bottom. This is the wa side. This is closed side. However, for example, dancers, people in the popular performing arts and Japanese dance use this side. Because it will get caught when you do the fan. That is why the wa is placed on the top, so that it does not get caught. So, even if you think that a person who has the wa on the top is a dancer, it might be nice. Hi, here we go. This is called a tesuki. Take tesuki and back. I'll turn it over. Then, I bring this tesuki to my left shoulder. I hook it. It should be around here, whatever is appropriate. It can be this side or that side. It depends on the thickness of the person. So if the person is thin, if the person is thick, it will be around here. Let's keep it around here. And here is where the obi board comes in. The first obi board is here for me on the first one. Let it in. Put it in. Here. Roll this up together. I'll pull it out later. I will go around myself. I will go around and around and around. I will go around twice. The obi. Oh dream, I see a pattern here. That means we have to bring this to the front. I recommend that you bring this to the front so that you can get the best position. I definitely recommend this kind of point pattern for beginners. This is the point. You see the double layer, and then, the diagonal. How do you remove the diagonals? Remove this diagonal. How to remove it? I want you to catch it where it slants down here. Catch it inside. Oh, I got it. They are going to bring this down a lot. There you go. There you go. There you go. You see, it's sort of vertical, isn't it? This is it. Now I'm going to hold it down, and I'm going to hold it here. And I'm going to tighten it. Ah, here it comes. I came to the middle. Then, when I got to this area, I thought, oh, I screwed up a little, so I fine-tuned it. Here we are in the middle. Now let's see what's going on back there. It went in pretty well. This is about right. Here comes the second lap. Yes, 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 yes. We've done 2 laps here. What do we do from here? I go around twice and tie it, and I don't tie it. I just pull this one back and back, throw it to relief. I threw it after, it hung after. I want you to bring the line here just to the center of your back, to the middle of your buttocks. Just keep going like that, then it will be right in the middle. I want this to be in the center. Then, how do you stop the obi without tying it off with this? Here is the point. From here to here. This looks difficult, but it's easy once you learn it. What we do is take this here and this here, and weave them into a triangle. Okay? Okay? This looks difficult, but once you learn it, it's easy. What do you do with this and that? We weave it into a triangular shape. Okay? Okay? Fold it up into a triangle. Here is something called a temporary string. This temporary string is the one I have been using since my coming of age ceremony. I've been using it for 33 years. Let's see, this is used for temporary fastening. I hold the woven part with my hand. I say, thank you, left hand, for your hard work, and I put this rubber temporary string here. What's going on up to the front is a temporary stop. I'll tie it once here. If I do that a little bit, it stopped. This is sticky and depressing, so I put it here. Next time, a teiko. Dream on. Why don't you just bring this to the o-deiko side? The obi with the point pattern is easy to understand. Yes, here comes the obi pillow. You put the obi pillow inside. The direction to insert the obi pillow is like this. If you put it in backwards, it will warp. So the direction to put it in is up here, on the upper side. Take it so that the top is the bottom. So here's the thing. This is how I keep it inside. Here is the pillow, so it is just the back of the belt. My back. Where shall I bring it? If you say, oh, I see, I can bring my dream. Spread out here. Have we come to the middle of our dream by expanding this place? Maybe a little more? Yes, I think we are right about here. So, I'm going to put this up here. It's not cool when it comes up here. I'll raise it up, yes. After lifting it up, now the front. This is the string for the obi pillow. I'll tie this one up properly. Yes, everything that is tied and bound will be hidden in the obi. How do you make this into a taiko? You do it like this. You raise it like this, right? It's just somewhat. I'm going to say tear, which is out here at the bottom. And it's a little less than 10 centimeters, maybe 7 or 8 centimeters. We say one finger, but it doesn't matter if someone has a short one or a long one. However, I think it is better if it is symmetrical. Now, remove the kitsuke that was inserted here earlier and slip it in here. Here, see? Slip it in here. We go through the tunnel. I tunnel through the tunnel, and comb out this way. When it comes out, about 2.5 or 3 centimeters of this, I put it out. But there are all kinds of people, skinny and fat. If not strictly speaking. This is all that's left over. I'll put all the leftovers in here. Then you have already made a taiko. Then I'll go for the abijimi with the hand holding it here. This is an abijimi. I have you hold the middle of the abijimi and I am holding it with my left hand again, so I have come to pick it up at your left hand. I came before, yes. So, there is a little trick on how to tie this abijimi. But I do this very carefully on YouTube and other places. So please watch and learn. Tie this in a knot. Then, the sticky stuff is tucked in here. I know there are probably 20,000 people who are thinking, you forgot something, you. Don't worry, I'll make up for it now. It's a biagi. The timing for a biagi was a long time ago. I skipped it quite a bit. But don't worry, I can make up for it. To recover this biagi, yes, you have to leave it as it is. I'll put it through here once. The biagi is to be placed over the obi pillow. This is just a feeling of your hands. So please stretch your hands as much as possible on a regular basis. If it doesn't come up behind the shoulders, it will be difficult. I'll put this over your obi pillow. See, you got it. I made up for it. Then let's give this one a final neat and tidy touch. You may think you have to wear it neatly, but there are a lot of points to cheat, so I will cheat. When I wanted to make a pattern like this, I folded it so that I could make this star pattern, and the star came out. See YouTube for the detailed instructions. I won't do it today for a bit on my YouTube. I'll put this in my belt. I'll pull out this temporary string. I don't need it anymore. It's done. But if you want to make it a little more beautiful, it doesn't matter if the abiyagi comes out or not, but there are many beautiful and cute patterns. If you want to give them a pink out or a pink do, give them that. This doesn't come out well. There are many times when abiyagi does not come out well, so what to do in such cases is to stop taking it out. In such a case, what we do is to stop taking it out and put it all in. This is almost finished. If you care about the extra part here, appropriate. I'll just tweak it all in as I go along. I just have to make sure that the lines here are parallel and that they are all in the same place. Wow, isn't it getting pretty? It looks good. The front is okay, and here's the back. Oh, there are too many here. It's okay if you hide them all. It's just fine. And this one is quite beautiful. Then, the back will gradually rise up. So I pull here. If you pull here, the back will come loose. Yes, that's good. Then, make sure the collar is in place here. Here, surprisingly, many people are slow. I'm not that lazy. But if I'm lazy here, the swing of the arms is fine. But it's not beautiful. Here it is, the point. Watch here. If you pull it here, it will slide right out. This place is clean. Then I just put it in with a lot of force. A lot of force. This is the one that I put in with a lot of force. If you ask if the part you put in will come out, it won't come out. If it does, the collar will be tight and the chest will be tight. The stomach area was clear and done. It was completed. It might take 10 times longer than usual. The Yume Obi, I think the pattern is a little too high up. But if you shortened the tesuki, you can lower this character a little more, so please try it on yourselves. The seam line in the middle of the buttocks. This can be shifted by moving the front this way or that way. But it's okay if this part goes this way or that. Don't worry too much. As long as the whole piece gives the impression of wearing a kimono, it's totally fine. Don't worry too much about small things. Review. Hold the shoulder with both hands and open the cloak. With the sleeve of the lintel. Put your arm into the sleeve from the elbow. Collar should be aligned with the seam line at the chest. Align the akumi line with the right leg line of the tabi. The hem should be raised a little higher than the tatami. Wrap the bottom front and raise the hem a little. Once positioned, secure with a waist strap and tie a knot horizontally. Koran belt secures upper and lower fronts. Tighten the tejimi to prevent a kimono from falling apart. Put the end of the obi over your left shoulder and make 2 laps around your body. Pull the obi over the shoulder to align the pattern in the front. Fold up the back of the obi into a triangle and temporarily secure it with a string. Insert the obi pillow into the back of the obi to make a teiko. The length of the droop is 1 finger. Place the overhanging obi with the ends inside the obi. Fastened with an abijimi. Place the abiyagi over the obi pillow and tie it in front of the body. After arranging the details, the work is complete. So, I wear it like this every day in no time. The above is Sato Kondo's style of wearing single-layered tsumugi and Nagoya obi. Please subscribe to our channel and rate us.